Hi Team DPS, it's your host, Natalie Brigham. Welcome back to DPS Snapshots, the show where we give you the top 5 stories you need to know for the week. Happy Valentine's Day, Team DPS! Are you ready for this absolutely breathtaking poem? Roses are red, DPS is blue, our schools shine bright thanks to students, staff, and community members like you. Pausing for applause. Kidding. Okay, let's dive in. Our first story is about DPS filing a temporary restraining order. On January 21st, the Department of Homeland Security, or DHS, announced the rescission of immigration enforcement guidelines, which originated more than 30 years ago. Specifically, this policy restricted enforcement actions near sensitive locations, including schools. A DHS press release confirmed that the Acting DHS Secretary signed a directive on January 20th, revoking the Biden administration's policies regarding immigration and customs enforcement, or ICE, and Customs and Border Protection, or CBP, operations. On February 12th, Denver Public Schools filed a Temporary Restraining Order, or TRO, to immediately stop DHS from revoking sensitive location status for schools. This emergency filing comes after several ICE arrests took place in neighborhoods surrounding some of our schools last week, negatively impacting some DPS families and students. In a letter to the DPS community, Dr. Marrero shared that DPS must operate according to our shared core value of students first. This value is a guiding principle that frames our every action and decision, ultimately pushing all members of Team DPS to do what's right for our students, staff, and families. To that end, I want to reassure our community that filing this TRO further signifies that DPS remains committed to providing the highest quality education to our students and that schools will remain safe, welcoming, inclusive, and supportive environments for all. Our students belong in their schools and deserve to feel safe, end quote. At the end of the letter, Dr. Marrero encouraged other school districts nationwide to take action towards protecting their students. Our second story is about the School Choice Round 1 window closing. Have you submitted your school choice application yet? Be sure to do it this weekend. This enrollment process is for any student who wants or needs to attend a new school next year, particularly incoming ECE 3, kindergarten, 6th, and 9th grade students. For more information on School Choice Round 1, visit the School Choice website. Our third story is about a free self-care health clinic. Prioritize your health and wellness by attending the free self-care health fair at the Cool Event Center, 1050 South Sable Boulevard, Aurora, Colorado, on Saturday, February 22nd from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Offerings include information and applications for case management agencies for people with disabilities, services and providers for people with disabilities, RTD information and training, health insurance for children and pregnant people regardless of immigration status, vaccines for adults and children, medical checkups, clinic appointments, and haircuts for adults and children. Our fourth story is about the upcoming DAC/CSC virtual meetup. Are you a member of your school's Collaborative School Committee or School Accountability Committee? Join the District Accountability Committee for the DAC/CSC virtual meetup on Thursday, February 27th from 5:30 to 7 p.m. Connect with other CSCs and share best practices to strengthen the work of these important school committees. Discussion topics will include equipping CSC members for meaningful engagement and effective discussions on the budget and UIP. This district-level event is open to members of the CSC and School Accountability Committees from all schools, district-run, innovation, and charter. You can register today through the link in our show notes. Our fifth story is a student spotlight story coming out of the Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Early College. 2 years ago, DPS shared the inspiring story of Angel and Natalie, two extraordinary students from the Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Early College who embodied Black excellence through their dedication and achievements. Today, we share an update on their success. Now thriving at historically Black colleges and universities, Angel is on the path to becoming an attorney, and Natalie is pursuing her dream of becoming an oncologist. You can watch a video to see how these remarkable young scholars are shaping their futures and continuing to inspire our community. That's all for this week's episode. Thank you to the external team for producing this episode. Make sure you're liking and subscribing to our show to never miss another episode of DPS Snapshots. We'll see you next week.